Welcome back to BaldHeaded Metal, guys, and welcome back to another reaction, this time around to In Mourning Thornwalker. If you're not familiar with this channel, I tend to express my opinion 100% whether I like it or not, so that we can have an interesting conversation about it while being respectful to the artist. Now, this reaction actually comes by request of a Patreon request, and a Patreon I started thanks to you guys encouraging me to do so and create one. So here we go with our first reaction. Let's jump right into it and see what we got. I did react to one song from In Mourning before, which I liked. This so far is kick ass. Holy shit. I forgot the first song I actually did a reaction to from In Mourning, but I do remember it being an extreme metal band. And it's one of those extreme metal bands that really blends a lot of genres together with their progression, right? With their obvious inspirations to like doom metal and some death metal bands like Opeth or Theater of Tragedy, but also putting its unique sound on it. So far, it sounds really great. And not to mention the production's phenomenal. Those are some serious handlebar mustache. Yeah, I really like this already, and I did either don't remember or don't remember the last song having this black metal thing on top of it. It's really just a blend of genres. It's something when I got a chance to speak to Lena Scissorhands, she mentioned this idea that there is no pure genres anymore. People kind of pull from all different areas to create the music that they enjoy, which is the case with this one as well. I am really enjoying their songwriting, which reminds me of a lot of Persephone, a band also I recently reviewed their albums, did an interview with. I like this really nice progression, where it's not for the sake of progression, but it takes you into interesting places with riffs. Really is the case here. I'm really enjoying this. Wow, I didn't expect a clean voice like that.
Gather now in circles of fire. Here's the close of those who sing. Silence will bury your.
He has a really nice clean vocals here. I mean, this, I don't mean to sound like I'm just jumping on the bandwagon of this just because, you know, it was a Patreon request for this song that I'm jumping on and singing. I like everything, but I'm really enjoying everything about it. The music video is kind of like, it's well shot, but there's no particular story to it, which I think would be really cool. But musically, I think I need to just jump into that previous album and check it out, because this is some worthwhile stuff. And by the way, if you're hearing some noises here in the background, it's because my cat decided to play right under my feet, and I don't want to be mean to her and just push her out of the way. I'm just letting her do her own little thing here. She's been really yearning for a lot of attention, even though I give her a lot. So I think she's starting to get used to it and demand more like a baby. Man, the progression is really fucking good. Holy shit. Like I said, you can hear that there are influences of Dream Theater and that Opeth that I mentioned, and like Theory of Tragedy, Anathema, like all these 2000s bands are really big then. You can hear that influence in the music, but it's not a copycat of it. It's like, I would say it's an evolution of it and a step forward. It's really impressive stuff. Wow. I really love that change up in the drum with the guitar matching each of the cymbals that he's hitting. I think it just sounds so sonically good. Yeah, you know what? I think also what really makes this work is the music is good, but the sound production and the mixing is really phenomenal, because it really gives the impact to the guitars, give it a nice chunky feeling when it's needed, give a softer sound to the drums despite these doing blast beats. It's like there's a very nice mixing of the music that's going on here. And from what I've been said, the person who requested this reaction, it's not even the best song in the album. It's just one of the only ones that had a music video, so I can do a reaction to it, which is something to look forward to, I guess, with this particular band. I'm gonna check it out. I don't know if I'll do a full album reaction. Maybe I'll try. Those are very difficult to do. I just did one today with Meshuggah's new album Immutable, which is you probably already seen by this point because I'm recording ahead of time for these kinds of reactions. Yeah. I have literally zero bad things to say. I don't have critiques. I don't have things that I was bored at. Like Persephone, when I first reacted to them, I immediately got in the groove of it. I love nice progressions. I love the sound of this particular song. I love this mix of like doom, death, black metal that's going on here, melodic death metal. That's why I call it just an extreme metal band. Both clean and harsh vocals are nice. I like the clean vocals more, to be honest. The solo was more of like this atmospheric, right? Solo. It wasn't just a technical showpiece, which I'm sure they'll have as well. These kinds of bands tend to come out from like Finland, Norway, Sweden, typically. That's where I would put my finger to. I know you guys have told me where they're from before. I just don't remember. Perhaps I'll look after the video and see. With that being said, though, let me know what your thoughts of this album was, first of all, because perhaps a lot of you guys who are going to be checking this out are already fans. So perhaps you already heard the album, how much you liked it, how much you disliked it, everything like that, the discography. If you guys want specific requests done sooner, by all means, go to my Patreon, which is down below in the description. Basically, I don't want you to feel that you have to sign up for a Patreon to get your requests done. It's just I get about 20 to 30 requests every single week. It's hard to get through all of them. So if you want yours to be kind of in the front of the line, I try to do it as quickly as I can for a Patreon request, but still keep it civil where it's the whole channel. It's not just a bunch of Patreon requests. That I'm taking requests from people. I'm putting my own interest into what I like doing, as well as regular reactions as well. I want to keep it transparent. That's why I gave this kind of little outro. With that being said, guys, make sure to enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe out there and keep it metal.